I'm sorry, but I personally don't like when shows have such a drastic contrast in like art style and character design when it comes to shows and movies like that are adapting off of comics. Obviously, what I'm talking about here is the new Invincible season where they finally, well, no, I'm not sure if they revealed Thragg in the last season or this season. I'm getting it mixed up. I'm not gonna lie. Like the breaks in between, my brain does not retain information that well. I'm gonna say. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I do not read comics like that. I just don't. Like I've been on the app Webtoon. I have like Shonen Jump and everything. I've read manga and like some like web comics or whatever. I've read like not read comics, but I've watched like the comic historian or whatever his name is. Rest in peace. I would watch him when it came to comics, and like I'll watch like random YouTube videos like discussing and talking about certain topics regarding like Invincible. They cover certain moments in the comics of Invincible. So like I've seen a lot and I've been spoiled on a lot. But looking at the drastic difference in the Thragg design in the comics versus the show honestly hurts my soul. And I get it. They have a certain thing that they're trying to do with the show. Like they have a certain art style that they need to hold on to. And I think there's like a limited amount of artists. Even though Amazon has it. Like I'm confused. Amazon has it, but like they how? Look, you know what? Whenever Thragg makes an appearance on my screen, whenever I'm watching an Invincible episode, it genuinely makes me cringe. Because why does he look like that? Why does he look like that? He looks like an outlier versus everyone else surrounding him. It feels like that one episode of Teen Titans Go where they like switch between like the different Teen Titans. Like I think they had Young Justice or whatever, and then they switched to Teen Titans the original, and then Teen Titans Go. And like the different art styles, like it's such a contrast. And I feel like Invincible, the comics are probably Young Justice, the show is Teen Titans, and then sometimes they just have these random ass Teen Titans Go, not even random, they have Teen Titans Go characters in it, because Thragg isn't a random character. Thragg is very important, but they made him look like that. Why does he look like that? How did I end up in Google comics versus animation? Like, I'm sorry, I get it. It's a TV show. It's gonna be different than the comics. Honestly, obviously, he took a lot more time to put some detail in the comics. But if they made him too heavily detailed in the show, then like you would have to draw that every single time. And like I said, I get that because apparently I think they're limited on animators and stuff. But oh my gosh, he looks like any other Viltrumite. He doesn't. I'm sorry. I feel like as the emperor of like the Viltrumite Empire, you have to look different to some degree, because like I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like most of the Viltrumites look the same. Like, to be honest, like they feel like they all have somewhat a similar design. Conquest was an outlier because he was an important character to the story. He fought Mark 2 times, bringing him near death each time. He was one of those villains that made Mark question his morals, question how exactly he should be going about this superhero life that he's living. If it's cruel and wrong to kill people, or if sometimes it's necessary, if you have to do it in order to stop more crime from happening, stop more unjust things from happening. You commit a wrong in order to have a million rights. He was an important character and his design stood out. But then again, honestly, like Conquest is a behemoth of a person. Like he's huge. I'm so lonely. All the other Viltrumites are scared of me. Like to be honest, yeah, it makes sense that he would be that big, to be honest. But I don't know. I feel like Thragg, he should look different to a good degree. He doesn't even look as muscular as I feel like he should look. Hell, didn't they? Isn't even like the old man? What's his name? Thalius? Isn't he more muscular than Thragg? Am I tripping? Am I losing my mind? I feel like he's more muscular. Maybe if Thragg took off his clothing, then he'd look more muscular. But I'm pretty sure he's supposed to look muscular inside of his clothing. But I'm pretty sure Thalius looks more muscular in the show, bro. I actually don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if I'm. Now, like I said, I haven't seen all the comics, so I don't know what Thalius is supposed to look like in the comics. I really hope I'm saying one of those right, at least. Like I hope I'm not completely wrong. Oh my god, that's his name. How was I so off? How was that off? Are you serious? I like the similarities between his comic and show self. Like I feel like that's good. It doesn't need to be like overly detailed like this. Like the show made him muscular, and like he doesn't need to be overly detailed. That's not what I'm saying. Like this is good. This is good. This is good. He looks like a freaking Greek god. He looks like Zeus, man. But this Thragg versus the TV show, it just doesn't. No, it actually bothers me looking at him. I feel like he's not even as chiseled or toned as like he's supposed to be. I also need to like see him in comparison to someone else, because I feel like he might be smaller. Like I don't know. Like in the show, he kind of just looks smaller. I'm not gonna lie. Like once he has these children next to him, how will he look? How will this frame specifically look? I'm at Google Lens apparently. I don't know. I know I am complaining, and I know like Invincible fans complain about like the animation and everything like that. Well, not even Invincible fans, because some of them get mad at you when you complain about like the animation or art style or some of the choices. It's like how are you gonna get mad at me when there's $1 billion company over Invincible? Y'all could ask for better. Y'all could receive better. Don't defend $1 billion companies. Like genuinely, like I don't. That's like I'll never get that. You should never. Why would you defend $1 billion company? They don't care about you for real. And personally, I don't even care about like voices, like because I'm not one of those people that be like, oh my gosh, he should sound different because blah blah blah. He looks like this in the comics, so he should sound like this. No, like that doesn't make sense, because voices are just voices. People can look however and still have the voice of whatever. You can be the buffest guy and you could still have a pretty high pitched voice. Let me not say high pitched, like higher pitched, rather than like somebody that's muscular and has a I'm the manliest man type of voice. Because I know specifically like from this scene, people were talking about like the knoll that Thragg made out. Like I said made, like I feel like I'm not saying stuff right. I feel like I'm getting very tongue tied right now, which that happens a lot. So I don't even know why I'm saying anything right now. That looked cool. That I will say that looked cool. Thragg in that little frame. Thragg in this frame specifically, yeah, that's aura. That's aura. That's aura. He just taking this explosion like it's nothing. He ain't worried about none of that. Okay, that caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually pay attention to the knoll when I was watching the show. That actually caught me off guard. That was hilarious, I will say. I was like, yeah, he definitely lost a lot of aura in that. I feel like we haven't heard too much of Thragg's voice. So hearing that was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. But honestly, his voice, like I said, it really doesn't matter. Really, none of this matters because it will grow into people eventually. Like familiarity, it's a thing. It's because it's something new and it's like based off of something. That's the only reason why things like comparison is the thief of joy, they say. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that real quick because like it was just something that just, I don't know, it frustrated me just a little bit. But now after making this, I really don't care, to be honest. Honestly, I didn't care regardless. I'm still gonna watch the show at the end of the day. Doesn't matter what they do. They can do whatever they want, and I'm still gonna watch it because I want to see the show, and I want like as long as the not even if the plot's good, I still would watch it. I don't give up on shows, even if shows are terrible. Once I start watching some, I'm watching it. Unless I forget about it. I'm still talking. Goodbye.